Please forgive me in the making of this video as I'm dealing with an upper respiratory infection. A lot of people may tell you that you cannot say the seeds of a hybrid because they don't breed true to type. But really explain to you the details of why this is true and, well, why they're saying the seed you can't say the seeds of a hybrid is actually false. I'm going to explain to you why you can say the seeds of a hybrid and why saving those seeds will actually unlock the potential of you becoming a plant breeder. Let me explain here. Okay. When it comes to breeding tomato plants or any plant in general, you got to remember every plant that we have today started out as a hybrid. A lot of tomato varieties that we have today, like Brandywine, Green Zebra, and Matt's Wild Cherry, all of those varieties started out as a hybrid. Now, there's a variety of tomato out there now called Big Beef. It's been around for a very long time and it's actually one of the most popular varieties of tomatoes out there. But the problem is, like I mentioned, Big Beef is a hybrid. And a lot of people say, oh, you can't say the seeds of a hybrid because it won't breed true to its type. Well, let me explain right here. Let's say, for instance, you have the parent plant right here. And underneath it I wrote here heterozygous. Or I'm sorry, homozygous. Homozygous means that if you plant the seeds of an open pollinated tomato variety, it will always come back true to its type. For instance, let's say, for instance, this here is Brandywine. Okay? If you plant the seeds of a Brandywine, Brandywine will come back every year true to type as a Brandywine. And let's say that this right here is a purple type variety tomato. Let's say it's Black Beauty. Okay? Black Beauty is an open pollinated type tomato, but Black Beauty actually started out as a hybrid. Because higher hybrids are created, these genes here that you see underneath these tomatoes here that I've drawn, you see the genes are all the same, meaning they're homozygous. They will always breed true to type. Now, if you take the pollen of this Brandywine and you crossed it with the Black Beauty tomato, you get what is called an F1 hybrid, meaning it has the genes of both parent varieties. Now, this right here is the part where everybody says that you cannot save the seeds of a hybrid. This right here has the best of both: the flavor and taste of a Brandywine and the high yields of a Black Beauty. Now, if you take the seeds of this Black Beauty variety here and you plant it again, this is what you call your F2 generation. Now, when you're dealing with your F2 generation, what is happening is that you see these genes here, they're all not the same. Because what's happening is that the plant here is trying to sort itself out. Each gene is sorting itself out. So you may have majority of this one here could be majority of Brandywine. Maybe it has good flavor, and it may have a little bit of characteristics of the Black Beauty, which you see the colors right there. But then you have one that may be an Oxheart type variety, and then you have one that looks like it has a taste of a Brandywine, but it may have a color of a Black Beauty. Down here, you have characteristics of a Brandywine and also a Black Beauty. And this one here could be an orange colored variety. Who knows? It may be an earlier generation that was used to develop one of these varieties here. But now you got it here. But then you keep doing it every time you plant the seeds. You save the seeds of the F2 generation, then you go to your F3, F4, F5, F6, and so on. Then when you get to your F6 generation, excuse me, you know what's happening here? See the genes on here? And look at this one. What's happening is that these genes are trying to revert themselves back to the parent variety. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to revert back to the parent variety. This one right here is it's reverting back to the parent variety. So you have a Brandywine just like here, and you have Black Beauty just like here. But now you have the varieties are becoming more and more stable. Like this one right here. Look at that. F2, F6. The genes are the same. So what's happening is that after selective breeding, and you're picking out the best of what you like out of each tomato variety that you grow every year, you are selecting what you like. You're either selecting for flavor, disease resistance, heat tolerance, cold tolerance. It's really up to you what you're selecting for. So it will eventually come to the point of where a new variety that you've picked out, that you selected over time from a hybrid, you are creating your own tomato variety that breeds true to type. I hope this helps you to understand that yes, you can save seeds of a hybrid. And in fact, when you start saving seeds of hybrids, you become a plant breeder. So if anybody tells you that you cannot save seeds of a hybrid, I can tell you you can. All you have to do is select what you want out of that tomato variety, select what works best for you, and in the end, you can name that new variety that you created whatever you want it to be. And you can plant it every year, and it will always breed true to its type, because it goes from a homozygous to a heterozygous, which is an F1 hybrid. And once you get to this right here, that's a homozygous, and if you plant seeds of this variety here at F6 and it comes back like this right here, you got another homozygous, which is open pollinated. And you can save the seeds of it, and you can plant it again year after year, and you have a new variety of tomato that you can name. I'm John Jr., and this is the Emerald Thumb. Take care of yourselves. God bless.